internet loadout.
All right. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Rune Sunday stream. Winter is over, and we are back to our fiery loadout. Matt here. Matt is back. What's up, Matt? Where have you been?
I've been allowed out of the dungeon for this one special occasion where I've been toiling away at the smart contract mines, and I've finally been released to come and speak to you all today. It's good to be back in the light.
He's been busy.
Don't enjoy it too much.
He's got something to show.
I know I'm going to be dragged back soon. Yeah.
So Matt's here. He's going to be showing us something he's been working on. Governance. Tell us a little bit about that before we go a little bit forward.
Yeah, sure, no problem. So I guess anyone who's been around right from the beginning or since the early days probably remembers all of the polls that Panda used to do. They used to be really frequent, actually, and sort of covered loads and loads of different topics. They were pretty informal. They were on Telegram, had various options on them. And you might have seen a couple recently, actually, when we asked the questions of things like which servers do we want Infinite to be on, etc. But what we also wanted to do is, obviously, when we created RxS, we sort of said it's going to be our governance token, and we wanted to take the first step on that journey towards it becoming used for governance. So there's sort of many different types of governance, all the way from sort of very light advisory things all the way up to a full DAO. And although I'd like to think that the future of Rune is towards more of a DAO model, it's going to be a journey, and we're sort of taking steps on that journey now. So the first thing that we're doing is enabling things like polling, where we can ask questions, canvass people's opinions, but rather than it being, sort of everybody sort of piles in, it's using RxS to determine people's voting power. So the more RxS you hold, the more weight your vote will have when sort of making these advisory polls. And it looks in several places. So it will look in your wallet to see how many RxS you've got there. And it will also look inside the raids into the pools that you've got staked. So if you've got RxS single staked in the pool there, it will take that into consideration. And if you've got RxS BUSD LPs, then it will look into those as well, and it will break them apart, and then we'll take out the RxS component of that. So basically, the RxS that you've got in an LP, the RxS that you've got in a single stake pool, and the RxS in your wallet will be all added together. And then that will give you your voting power for any of these polls. And actually, rather than just talking about it, I can actually show it if you like. Shall we switch over? Can we try a screen share, see if that works?
Okay, sure. Let's just go ahead. Let's just jump into it then. Let's just jump into it. You get to see Matt's face on the big screen before he fades into a browser. Yeah, you're good to go. Just keep in mind that the sides of the screens are blocked with our camera, so try to make sure whatever you're showing is relatively in the middle. Is it too loud still? What? Really? Let me actually turn up Matt then, because I don't think the music is that. I turned you up substantially, and I turned down the music a little bit. I don't think the music should be that loud. Yeah, I heard you too. Oh, wait. Okay. Sorry guys. Okay. So they couldn't. Okay. Not only could they not hear Matt, they couldn't hear any of you. I do apologize. So Matt,
Should we go back to the beginning?
yeah, Matt, you're gonna have to go again from whenever you started screen sharing. Okay, give me 1 second.
Introduction wasn't heard either.
No. His introduction was fine. Just whenever we went to his face, that is when the audio cut out. So so okay. I'm sorry, Matt. I'm sorry. Please go again.
Right. Let's start again. Right. Okay. Let's switch back to the screen share. And as if nothing happened at all.
Wait, hold on. You guys can hear him, right? Twitch chat. Can you guys hear him now? You guys should be able to hear him now, right? Please. Yes. Okay. You're good. Okay, you're good, Matt. Okay. I'm sorry.
Excellent. All right. Let's go again. All right. Okay. So, if you head to vote.rune.game, which is vote.rune.game, it will take you to this page. It is live now. Ideally, it would be great if you could access it from a PC or a laptop, at least for the first time, because if you do, then you'll see this bar here on the left-hand side, which you won't see if you access it on a mobile. And the reason I want you to be able to see this is because there's this nice join button here. And if you click on that, it will increase our membership count. At the moment, we're on 18 members. And the reason that it would be great if you could do that is that this site, Snapshot, is a pretty well-known governance voting site. It's used for a lot of big projects. It's got things like Aave and Sushi and ENS on it. And the more members that we have joined to it, then the higher we'll appear in that sort of main list on the front page. And if you do use multiple wallets to interact with the Rune site, then you can connect multiple wallets and join using multiple wallets to sort of increase those numbers. So the way that it will work is the team will create proposals. We need to work out exactly how that's going to work, whether or not we sort of want to canvass people to propose a proposal, and then those kind of get taken through. We'll work out the exact sort of procedure and exactly how that's going to work. You know, as we go on, it's an experiment at the moment, and we're going to make it work the best way possible. But it might take a little bit of testing and learning before we get there. So bear with us. But once we've got a proposal, they'll appear on this list here. So if I go into this first one that we created, this is just a test of the snapshot system for Rune.game voting. There wasn't actually a question. It was literally just for or against, just as a test. And as you can see, these wallets here either voted for, against, or abstained, which fair enough. If you want to just throw away your vote, that's fine. So they voted one or the other.
Okay, before you go on, Matt, can you go ahead and zoom out a little bit? You are a little bit too zoomed in, I think.
Is that not? Do I need to go again?
I mean, I think it was good, but just you know, it is a little bit zoomed in on your camera, so I think you have to go into virtual cam and zoom out a little bit on OBS.
Okay. I don't think I can. Is that, if I do that, is that okay? Is that if I zoom out a bit more?
Okay, so if you are, so you want to, do you want to show your entire screen? If you want to show your entire screen, go into OBS.
No, I just.
Oh, not your entire screen. So just drag the I guess the picture on OBS, and then you can move it position a little bit.
Okay.
And you can drag the corners to make it smaller, which would in turn zoom it out.
So if I go back to there, can you see the whole of the site?
Yeah, I think that's a little bit better. Yeah.
Okay, nice. All right. So as I was saying, so we didn't actually ask a question. We literally just did a test. People could either vote for or against, and you can see that 10 people voted or 10 wallets voted, and you can see the amount of RXS that their voting weight has and what they voted for. So some people voted for, some people voted, well, one person voted, 2 people voted against, and some people threw their vote away by voting abstain. But the more RXS that you have, the sort of higher that sort of appears in that list. And then it sort of totals up all of them, and you get the results on the right-hand side here. So pretty simple. We could also do multiple different types of polls. So not only can you do a single one, but we can do multiple choice. We can do rank polls. There's loads of different ways, and we'll sort of try out different ones as we go along. There's also a comments box here. I can see somebody has already commented by saying Panda while you mute everyone. So you guys have already very, very quickly worked out how this site works. And you're already using the comment boxes. So I'll tell you what, why don't we actually create a proposal while we're on the stream and we can test it out. So if I create a new proposal, so this is weekly stream test proposal. And why don't we do the same thing as we did before, but now you guys on the stream can join in as well. So what
Hey,
is
Matt.
the highest? Yeah, hello.
Matt, so I have an idea. So we're playing Infinite later, right? So let's ask the audience on whom do they like to play with first.
Good champ.
So I guess that. Oh, who do they want to play with first? Okay, cool.
Mhm.
Right. So, which team member?
So it's excluding Panda.
Yeah, so
Panda is just broken at the moment. We need
Matt
to nerf
and
him.
I will
Okay.
not be participating in the
Word.
Infinite gameplay. It'll be Eki, Jake, Maiev, and Disco.
Panda is the meta right now.
Mm.
I'm here
So
to.
just
I'll
to
be
double
trying
check.
to give everybody some advice, some tips. You know, talk about the meta game of Infinite so far.
So we've got
Yeah, now
Eki,
that-
Jake, Maiev, and Disco. Is that the whole list of everybody?
Yeah, it looks good.
Okay. All right. And when do we want it to expire? On
Just-
the 18th. Let's just say like 1 hour's time, something like that. Oh, let's just leave it to go for 3 days. If people vote after, it doesn't really matter, does it? Okay, let's go for it. So hit publish. Sign. Oh yeah, the good thing about that, actually, I'm glad that it popped up with that sign box, is the good thing about this system is it's done off chain, so you don't actually have to expend any gas on voting. So it's all signature based. So you sign with your wallet, and then it will count your vote. It doesn't use any gas. So basically, we can use as many of these proposals as we want because it doesn't cost anyone anything. And just to sort of show how it works, let's just pick a random one. Disco. So this wallet, I think, only has one RXS in it, so it's not going to sway the vote one way too far in one direction or the other. But I just want to show you how it works. So you hit vote, it will pop up this. You probably can't see that. So pop up this MetaMask box. Blah 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 blah. You can see their choice 4, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, which is Disco. So you can confirm that it is voting for the right thing. Hit sign, and it says your vote is in. And somebody, an RXS whale with 1.7 million RXS has voted for Jake.
One point.
Whoa.
So my one
1.7
RXS,
million?
I really don't think is going to counterweight that. But you know
Wow.
what we want to do as well is we want to use the comments to have discussions, do all that other kind of stuff. So feel free to add comments in that. And as I say, you know, we're experimenting with the system at the moment. We'll see how we get on with it, and then this is kind of like a first stepping stone in the move to sort of more governance. So other things that we can do with this, if I actually just switch back to my face, if that's all right with you, Panda. So what we might want to do when this becomes more mature is move towards that's really weird watching it on the screen, is move towards allowing community members to sort of create their own proposals, and then in the sort of more full governance model, what we would have is, rather than it being advisory as it is in this case, is the sort of governance proposals are actually linked to code that runs. So let's just say, for instance, it was something to do with, I don't know, creating a new room word or putting a new room word in, then the code to actually create that room word would be linked to the proposal. So if the proposal passes, then that would automatically get executed onto the blockchain and no one can stop it. Whereas if it fails, then that code wouldn't be run. So that would then allow us to kind of transition over towards being more community governed. But as I said, it is a process and a journey, and hopefully this will be a good first step. And I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys vote in your first proposal. Thank you very much.
Okay, before you're done, I do want to ask. I saw there's like a snapshot on the website, and it says a number. What exactly does it mean? It's like snapshot and like 17 million or something like that.
Right, okay, yeah. So that is, if you click on that, that will take you to BST scan, and that is the block number at which the snapshot was created. So the reason for that is it stops people seeing that there's a proposal that they really want to vote on, and then buying a shed load of RXS to try and influence the vote. So you have to have had the RXS before it only captures the RxS that you had before that proposal was put in place. So it's basically to stop people kind of gaming the system by thinking, okay, I really want to influence that one way or the other, buying loads of RxS, voting, and then selling them off. It just prevents being able to do that.
Gotcha. That makes sense. And that snapshot is from the moment that the poll is created, right?
Correct, yeah. It's the block number that was last mined when I hit the create proposal button. Yeah.
Gotcha. And from what I understand, you did make some changes to Snapshot. Did you integrate some of your own code into it, or?
Yeah. So when it was sort of first created, it was only RxS that was in people's wallets it was able to access. Snapshot is sort of a nice open source system, so they have a plugin system where you can write your own what are called strategies. So I just threw together a strategy that would speak to our RAID, pull out the data from the pools, do all that kind of stuff, submitted it to them as a pull request. They said, yep, that's okay. They updated their website and plugged that in so that we can also query, make sure that we're including people who are staked in the raids, because they should have the right to vote as well.
All right, sounds good. Good job, Matt. This is why, I guess, this is why you haven't been on the stream, huh? You're doing much more meaningful things. But hey, you got a lot of camera time today, so maybe that makes up for it a little bit. All right, so that was the governance preview, and we also have Eki here. Eki's been working on a little project of his own, right, Eki?
Sure thing. Yeah, over the past couple of months, I've been working on essentially a white paper for the Rune project. Originally, it was brought up back then because we needed to kind of have a document to show official bodies like VCs and exchanges to give them ideas about the features of our project. Obviously, we have a lot of this information distributed throughout the website, but investors like it to be in one place. Projects that work with you, exchanges that partner with you, etc., like to have this information in one place so they can get a good idea of the ambitions of your project, kind of its features, what sets it apart, and whether it's worth working with you, I suppose. So basically I set out to create something that satisfied those requirements, but also really visually and I guess aesthetically in general captured the Rune vibe.
It looks really good, guys.
Our aesthetic. If you've seen a lot of white papers, even Axie's white paper, they're very like vanilla and scant and don't look like a ton of effort has been put into them. They're just checking a box, essentially. I wanted to do something more with this because I have, I guess, chronic grad student brain and am kind of a perfectionist and want to put a lot of effort into everything that I do, even if it takes more time than it would otherwise. So yeah, what we ended up with is this, or what I've so far put together is this Rune paper, which we'll, I guess, preview.
Yeah, you get ready to show it?
Now.
So guys,
it should be good, right?
Okay, so guys, Eki, I feel like has been working on this forever, and it looks great. So I hope you guys will really enjoy it.
Yeah. Oh, weird. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Anyways. Oh, it's like. Okay, gotcha.
You know what? I'll just go ahead and turn everyone's cameras off for this one as well, since yeah, you guys can look at the start of the show. There you go. Go ahead, Eki.
Yeah. So what you have here is the layout of the Rune paper. This is the first page, the project overview page. It just contains a basic summary of Rune, kind of its purpose, as well as this stylized logo that I don't think we've put anywhere else yet. But yeah, on the left you can see basically all of the different topics that this white paper contains. As you can see underneath the watermark there at the top, this is a pre-release version. It only has well, it doesn't have all of the content it will have before the public release. So those of you who have stuck around with the project for a while will notice things missing. From game ecosystem in particular, you might wonder where Rune Guardians is. That'll be there. I just wanted to have a version of this that is like ostensibly complete, that we can send out, and it doesn't look like it's totally a work in progress. It's more so that we're adding content to it as time goes by, as opposed to just putting it all together. So what you're seeing is like the first version that is complete, I suppose. One of the things that I think distinguishes Rune from other projects pretty well is the fact that we have multiple games released and in progress. So I have this metaverse gaming loop. It's a fairly basic graphic that just kind of shows someone who's new to the project the different things that they can do. A really brief summary. So you create your character for only $25. You can play these games. You can accumulate these rewards, and then you can use them to craft items, to sell those items on the market, and then to stake your runes to get more rewards, etc. And then this cycles around and continues. You build greater items, you have more rewards, and you're compounding more runes. Let's see. So I won't go through every single page here, but show you the top level of... Oh, wow, of course that would... Okay, there we go. So each of the top level pages will contain some concept art from our project that you might be able to find on Rune Nexus, and sort of a vignette of what it's going to talk about. So here we have our asset framework. There's a lot of different components here. It's a very complicated situation that we have, at least to someone who is just now walking into the project. But people who are familiar with RPGs, action RPGs like Path of Exile, etc., might not be too threatened by the fact that we have so many tokens and such a complex kind of ecosystem of assets. So, currencies. Obviously, we have rune shards and runes. So here I initially give basic information that most of us would be familiar with. The highlights, the role of RxS in our basically metaverse, and then some lore, which is actually unique to this white paper. I worked with Jackson, on this for a bit, and kind of tried to figure out, rune shards are really important to our ecosystem and to our project in general. They're the protocol token. So what's the origin of these? How can we think about them in terms of lore and their role in Hera? So essentially what we have come up with is that they're kind of the distillation of life-giving energy in the universe, and that they are created in such a way that you can glean information out of them by studying them. So from these initial runes actually came the 33 subsequent runes that were that make up our crafting situation and fulfill other roles within our ecosystem. And then a little further down we have basically the lineup of runes that many of you would be familiar with, all the crafting runes that we use to create our fabulous rune words. Each of these links to the rune words page with all of the information therein. So price, history, distribution, max supply, etc. All those essential bits of information are on that page. And I spent way too much time making these text animations for how little a role they play here. But yeah. Let's see. And then at the bottom, another panel with lore. So again, the runes came from the first rune, but the 33 runes correspond to divine words that the gods used as a language, that they created a very central construct within our lore, our universe, with the metaverse cube. So more information on this will be forthcoming as we approach the release of Sanctuary and everything, but this is just kind of a hint as to the role that they play, kind of how they historically fit in with Heron society. And next we have our characters and items, or our NFT lineup. So this obviously has a lot more subheadings. You could argue even that it's more complicated than our currency setup in a sense, or more complex at least. So we have our rune character NFTs, the licenses to get into our ecosystem. You should, for the most part, be all familiar with that. Let's see. So here I have some graphics that just kind of display how you come about finding recipes in Rune. Basically throwing the correct combination into the transmutation cube and seeing the recipe appear. Let's see, further on, a section basically describes how rune words are different from each other, both between different kinds of rune words and within rune words themselves. So the perfection rating, essentially. You can roll between 0 and 100% on perfection. And that results in different aesthetic effects and obviously more powerful attributes when you roll higher. Let's see. I also recreated the wonderful inventory animation that Binzi put on the website. Basically, each of these links to the associated rune word, and there will be more here. I would like this to have kind of a tooltip setup where on the left you have all the stats that are combined, and you can switch between tabs that give you the stats within evolution and infinite as well. But that's for future work, essentially. Some description of the enchantment system and the disenchantment system. Table of the breakdown of the odds of that. And yeah, so next we have kind of an economic summary. And this is what a lot of investors would immediately come to see where the inflows and outflows are. Sorry to disappoint you, Ricardo. Hopefully this satisfies, though. Yeah, so what we have here are essentially the vault and player kind of, we'll say, basically the role of the player and the vault within our ecosystem, where they receive things, where they send things, and kind of how all of that works. Again, this is a very basic, or this is like the first version of a graphic, but I think it turned out fairly well and describes kind of how things work. So we know that the vault receives a certain amount of the token swaps, receives creation fees, transaction taxes from the market, and crafting runes, and then we see that it distributes them to these different vectors. That's really the essential information that a lot of investors are looking for in terms of tokenomics and the flow of things. And then just very basically, planned utilities and how you would acquire these different runes. Let's see. So the game ecosystem is another set of slides. I believe this. Oh God. Interesting. Okay, never mind.
I just want to say I really like the little panels that you made. They look really clean.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I mean, these are all assets from the website. I basically, I took what Binzi created for the website. A lot of effort was put into that, and it actually pulled me into the project initially. So, that vibe is kind of what I was trying to capture with this rune paper. Something that oozed effort in a way, and showed that we are passionate about this project. It's not just something that, we're looking to make a quick buck out of. We've been here a year at this point, and obviously we're going to be around for a lot longer. So this is the... Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, Eki. I just wanted to touch on that point. You see, hopefully, how much work has gone into this, and hopefully that is evident. And we can certainly testify to the amount of work that Eki's put into this. Constant feedback loops. We've seen so many iterations and versions of it, and what's come out at the end hopefully is something that everyone can appreciate and use as a kind of guide to really understand what Rune is about you know, what we're here to do, and what our vision is.
So this is the infinite page, and obviously this is like a new release for us. So putting content here was initially difficult, but basically I put some graphics together and the information that I could, try to give an idea of the future of Infinite and its component systems. At the top here, you see a banner where I've tried to commemorate a couple of our wonderful community members, Tom and Scrooge. Tom, of course, known for his basically rune word tracker, profit tracker, and his various contributions to the community, and Scrooge being just a great influence, always in the chat, hyping people up, and being a good influence. We like those people around Rune, and I want to commemorate basically everyone who's had a role in the project so far, even if it's small, in ways like this. So basically one of my plans going forward with this is adding Easter eggs that commemorate different members of our community. Something like what you see in this graphic here, maybe tooltips when you hover over certain text. Will give you an inside joke or a meme that's something that's contained within our community. I want this to ooze personality as well, ooze Rune's personality and community. And here you have a graphic of the assassin standing victorious amongst all the other classes because it is objectively the best. We'll move on without talking too much about that.
Boo.
The reason why Eki said it's the best because he owns one.
Hey, I have a necromancer too, and you know what? They're actually equally good. So, but everyone else is way far behind. Yeah. So...
That's really biased.
No, not at all. It's all over the table. And yeah, so I suppose I can also show the community section. So like I mentioned, I want to commemorate the best members of our community in various ways. One of that is to have a section where we show the winners of our various competitions, whether those be the Rune Royale, our Rune Evolution tournament that's monthly, or those basically competitions we had for the Gear Up with Rune. So here we have the list of different winners for our first 3 tournaments. And I guess as an example of what the Easter egg tooltips might look like, you have this. Fun fact, this is Sir Noipi's dad. And Sir Noipi is represented on both of the previous leaderboards. So yeah. Let's see. Contests. I guess competitions and contests is kind of synonymous, but here we have all of the winners of our Gear Up with Rune contest, and I intend on having basically commemorations of our various Easter eggs that we've had in the past. So remembering Zabox and the amazing basically quests that he sent our community members on, Matt's blockchain riddle. Those efforts as well will be documented here at some point. That's my hope. And yeah, and we did just talk about it, but a governance page where I describe kind of the intended vision of Rune with respect to a DAO as it currently is. Yeah, but that's essentially, I would call that the end of the preview. As I mentioned, there's going to be more added over time. I have several different plans for this, and I want to make this kind of a living document of sorts. Yeah. Oh, one other thing. So there's actually going to be a version of this that is a slideshow, like a light paper, that will also be distributed with this kind of more comprehensive Gitbook version. So we want that to be very accessible to non-crypto gamers, something that people can look at and immediately understand, oh, this is like an RPG that spans multiple games. Yeah, so, I've reached a point where we can send this out on a limited basis, but there's further to go with it, and I'm looking forward to making those updates and adjustments.
Well done.
All right, cool. So is that
Right.
will that conclude everything that you would want to show for the white paper?
When will we have access to
I
this?
believe so, yeah.
All right, cool.
Unless I'm forgetting something, which is entirely possible.
That's fine. We can always jump back later if we want to address anything else in the white paper or the governance.
So in terms of, oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, we could do that.
So
Oh,
Loforn is asking.
Maiev, I believe, asked when. So the team can access this right now. We're
Yeah, at
all
the
aware
moment.
of the. Yeah, when it will be public. I mean, so basically, what needs to happen before I can comfortably say it's like a public thing that we can spread far and wide is for the entire team to kind of pat it down and make sure we're happy with everything that's said in it. Like there's been a feedback loop so far, but we need a stamp essentially on it before we can do that. I'm not necessarily sure what the timeline for that would be at the moment, but it will not be as long as it took me to put this together.
Okay.
Are there any other questions?
We just have a big Ekkie on screen.
Yeah, I had to give you the spotlight. I know I didn't. Matt had his face the whole entire screen. I didn't put you up on the entire screen yet, so I got to make sure I give you the spotlight as well. All right, that's Ekkie, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for your work. All right, guys. Yeah. So that's basically all that we have to cover today. Let's go ahead.
I'm just gonna.
Let's go ahead and jump into the Infinite games. So the way that this is
Panda.
gonna work.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Ekkie. Yeah. So
I
the
was
way
gonna
that
ask Ekkie,
Okay,
what's
go
your
ahead.
favorite My Little Pony?
what?
Just kidding. Let's go. Infinite time. Trying to psych him out before Infinite because I'm probably gonna have to play him.
All right. So the way that this is gonna work is everybody on the team. Well, not everybody. Me and Matt, we're not gonna be participating. But
I was gonna say, I don't even know.
Okay, and we're playing in Europe. It looks like.
yeah, who was the winner of the governance poll?
So by quite a clear margin, with 30 million RXS towards his name, is Ekkie.
Ekkie. Everybody wants to see Ekkie play. All right. Are you muted, Ekkie? I think you might be muted.
I think he is.
I think he
Yeah.
is. I just see him talking into the void.
What?
Oh no, the
He's
reaction.
stuck in the lands between.
Oh no.
I was hoping to have a couple matches. I shouldn't be. I didn't even touch anything.
No, you're not muted.
Okay, yeah, now we can hear you.
Did I
Wait, I think you're not muted, but it looks like you have you're very delayed.
Oh god.
It seems like
I
you have
didn't
like
even
a
touch
5-second delay. So I'm not exactly sure what's going on with that, but okay, let's give Ekkie a second to try
Now
to
I have, like-
fix his game or fix his audio or video
I didn't even
or I don't know
do
what.
anything.
Try
I'm-
turning off the screen share and then going back to it. Maybe that's what's causing
Right.
it.
So while Eki is doing some fixes, so we got updates from our dev team, Infinite dev team to be exact. So pretty soon we'd have like a search and filter for the skills in the library. There would also be UI fixes, different colors and damage, improved mana cost and cooldowns, as well as it would also be included on the skill descriptions and certain stuffs like you would not be able to cast skills under crowd control, and our team
Boo.
would also be adding more mechanics to it. Yep, some leaks for you guys. I know Panda hates it, but
All I
That's
want
what-
Is,
crowd control should do. It prevents you from doing stuffs, right? It's not something like you're frozen and you should be able to jump.
Maiev just wants to freeze me and then
Have you
one
seen
shot
an
me.
Ice cube jump.
All right. So the new
I think
normal,
it's,
yes, we will be having contests. You guys can place your bets on who wins. And afterwards, we are going to be crafting rune words, and you can use those bets that you got from the points to enter our normal giveaway. So Eki, go ahead and say something again. Let me see if you're still delayed.
Am I still delayed?
No, you sound. It sounds good to me, but your video looks like it might be delayed. Can you hold up two
I mean,
fingers? Can you hold up two fingers for us?
I already did.
Okay, it is still
Let me
delayed a little
try
bit.
just reset, like reconnecting my internet. I might drop for a second.
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead. So who was second? What? Give me the results of the poll.
All right. Okay. So as I said, Eki at 30 million, which is 50% of the vote, followed by Jake at 19 million, which is 31% of the vote. Third was Disco at 8.4 million, which is 14% of the vote. And Maeve, I'm so sorry, you're trailing by quite a bit. I don't know what happened. I'm sure it's nothing personal, but Maeve is last at 3 million RXS, which is 5% of the vote.
Nobody wants to play
So-
against Maiev.
Oh,
Yeah, no one wants to play against me.
You guys have
Come
already
on,
I'd
said.
guys.
ask if I'm
You
still
should
the
choose me because I have
don't
like
know.
300 ping in Europe server.
Everybody has seen you play against me, Maiev. Everybody
Yeah, I
knows
have
what's gonna
300
happen.
ping,
Moves.
so you'll have quite the
I ping.
advantage.
I got 180 here in Europe.
Yeah,
I voted
I
for
also
Disco.
voted
I
for
didn't
myself.
vote for myself.
I also voted for myself.
I voted for myself.
Okay, Eki, are you back?
I think so.
Um.
Am I back?
I think it looks a little bit better. It might
Seems
still
a
be a
little-
little bit
seems a bit
delayed,
better.
but we'll just say let's just hope that it's good. Go ahead and screen share, and then we can get started with the infinite games. And
Let me. So I wanted to make sure that I had the most current client, so I downloaded it really quick. Just need to throw it on.
all right,
Pull it
sure.
out
And
of
let me
the
go ahead and
file.
get the poll started as well, or the contest.
Come on, guys. Ready to play against
So
you
who's
guys.
playing who?
That's a mystery. So everybody's gonna have to queue up. Whoever Eki gets is gonna be it's gonna be whoever he gets. You know. So
Oh shit!
yeah. And if you guys do beat Eki, you guys will be entered onto the wheel. So let's see who gets matched
Whoa.
with him, and let's see who can take him down.
You
Well, I was
probably will
surprised
take
they're
me
all.
down.
That's why I was quite surprised they're all voting for you and not me, because that's a guaranteed prize there.
Eki probably voted for himself.
Come on, low.
Actually, I voted for Maiev.
And poor
Oh, I
was
Maiev
like-
still got last.
Okay,
How?
ignore whatever popped up in
Crazy.
ignore whatever popped up in the
Crazy.
chat. That's not the real contest.
Come on, Lofarn.
So it's Europe, right?
Yeah.
It's tell us about your day, Panda. What kind of question is that, Lofarn?
What? All right, you wanna know about my day? What did I do today? So I woke up pretty late. My cat wakes me up every single day, but like today I was just pretty tired, so I was like, I'll just try to ignore my cat. And he kept trying to bother me, but then I just pretended like I wasn't awake. I just hid under the covers, right? And eventually he gave up. So
I might not have access yet. Actually, I thought I did, but
no.
I can be test man. But
Does Testman work, or does it disconnect you?
Oh, it'll disconnect me after every round.
Oh.
That's fine. I think a single round will do, right?
Let me set that up. I have to open stuff, secret stuff.
I'm sure. So I mean, do you want to just do one round then? Whoever see if you win or lose at one round. I guess
I need at least one warm up rounds.
A warm up round.
So
That's
well,
interesting.
it'll count.
Oh.
It'll count. But
Come on,
2 out of
Jake.
3. I need each.
Jake is killing me, and I'm unaware.
Wait, how do you want to do it, Eki?
I'll screen share basically the Unity game window, maybe, and see how that goes.
Are you gonna be playing just one round? Because you will disconnect after one round, right? So how do you want to?
Yeah, but I can reconnect, right, and then quick match again the same person, or is it just going? It's gonna take the next person, right?
Yeah, so that's the thing. Like, you know, it's just gonna match you against whoever. So it's gonna be hard to get the same person again. So I think realistically, we'd probably just have to do one round if you have to be on test man.
That's fine, I guess. This is what everybody gets for voting for me. I'm just saying.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and start the contest. Yeah, go ahead and use your points to vote. Your Twitch shards. Will Ekkeharta win or lose? Keep in mind that this is gonna be just one round, not an entire match, because of the way that the Unity client works. And
Have you put the link into the chat?
I did not. Do you want to use the link instead? You don't have that much time to vote. You only have 30 seconds left. Go ahead and cast your votes. And I'll try to have it up on stream as well. I will need to get your screen share link again.
Sorry, I had to close it out now. Let's see, where is it?
But I'm frozen.
Yeah, boy.
Come on. You have like
Okay.
50 Twitch
Oh,
holes.
it froze me.
So I think we've only got 4 people in that first round.
Oh.
Okay, there we go. So you're already in a match, Ricky, right?
Yeah. Against Lothar for sure. Yeah. So
Okay.
let's see. What do I want to be? What do I want to be?
Away from you.
Yeah, go ahead and choose. It seems like
I have run so much that I had to switch from Flaming Dash to Flash.
It seems like not that many people ended up voting in the contest. I did only have it running for 1 minute, but it looks like someone bet for Eki to lose. Let's see if you're right. And it is Eki against Lothar, I believe, right?
There is.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
So playing against a EU player
barrier
already.
is OP. So how do you play against the shield, right?
Are you guys playing already? Hold on, you guys have to wait your turn. Come on, guys.
Well,
You have to
yeah,
wait.
everybody-
Jake,
You have to wait your
just fought
turn.
against each other.
Me and Maiev just had a good old battle there. And I battled Lothar in the path earlier, and I won with only 10 HP left.
So
Hey, get off me,
Maiev to
Maiev.
be
it looks
bending the rules to play the games again.
Oh no.
it looks
Frozen.
like, from what I can tell, Eki, you're using the default mage set.
Yeah, I didn't have time to set anything up because everyone voted for me. So, yeah, this will be good.
One.
Wow, that really has some homing on it now, huh?
Yeah, and it looks like Lofarn, I can't exactly tell what skills he's using. I know he used what was it, the lightning thing, and he uses Fire Nova, and he uses Guiding Arrow. So Guiding Arrow is one of the 2 abilities in the game that really homes on, along with Haunting Spirit. I think Haunting Spirit's actually like probably the better version because it does cost less mana. With Guiding Arrow, if you just avoid like maybe 3 or 4, the other person is going to be out of mana.
And mainly because it just looks so much cooler because it's a skull flying around.
And that too, of course.
That is true.
Jesus.
Yes.
Yeah, Flaming Dash is good for the damage, but you get stuck in the areas like that.
A lot of Flaming Dash, it's almost working. If you had more than 14 HP, I would say maybe maybe it would have been a good choice. And then you got hit by a guiding arrow. I think a guiding arrow hit you. So yeah, so I guess whoever voted for lose did
Well
get
done,
it right.
Lofarn.
Only 150 points for lose, but hey, 4 people won. Nothing, because nobody bet for a win. So you guys didn't win anything.
But real bit of confidence there. Real bit of confidence.
All right, so who was next on the poll?
It is Jake next.
Uh-oh.
All right, Jake. Go ahead and share your screen. Let me grab that link from you.
Screen. Boom. Boom. There you go.
And don't get into a game yet. We have to do the contest first, okay, guys? Don't get into a game yet.
Can you extend the time at this time, Panda?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do the contest for 2 minutes this time. And I guess I'll just put that on right now while I get everything set up. Will Jake win or
All right,
lose?
guys.
All right, duration for 2 minutes this time. Go ahead and cast your votes. And I guess I will post the link as well.
Bet yes on myself for winning. Enter bet amount. Wait, is this for rune or Twitch shards?
Yeah, for Twitch shards.
Oh, okay.
Jake versus who has been asked in the chat. Well, we don't know.
Yeah, we
if,
don't know. It's just whoever gets matched with him. So you don't know who he's playing against. It's a gamble.
And I haven't been practicing as much as everybody else, so
Yeah. That old chestnut.
And while we're go ahead and doing the vote, who is next? It's gonna be Disco, right, for the next game?
Disco next, yep.
Disco, okay. And Disco, you're gonna be using your virtual cam, right?
I am indeed.
All right, that'll make it a little bit easier on me. And Maiev, can you go ahead and start sharing your screen so I can get this ready and set up?
Oh, sure.
Can you give us a few? I was going to say fireballs, but I don't think you've got any, have you? Maybe in one slot. Give us some nice visuals while we're waiting for that countdown.
Come on, Jake.
Why is it
Press the
echoing?
cheat.
Huh? Press the cheat? I didn't know Panda wants me to go yet.
We have 20 seconds left in the contest, so just be a little bit more patient. Come on, Maiev.
Yeah, that's
Maiev,
what I want to see.
patience.
Just some meat fireballs.
I went to the end of the path and found a little surprise for myself. An almost
Why
dead
am I?
Maiev.
Why am I inside the path or in the arena?
That's what happened to me too when I died in the path. It sent me to the arena.
Yeah, if you die in the path, it does send you into the arena in the matchmaking. Okay, so it looks like the timer has run out for the contest. 65% voted for Jake to win and 35% voted for him to lose with a 645 prize pool, or I guess like total amount of votes, so, or total amount of Twitch shards voted for. However you want to word it. So go ahead and join the arena, Jake. Let's go.
Let's do it. guy. Please.
Is anyone gonna match with Jake? Okay, maybe we have to wait a little while for someone to match with him.
Well, I'm on floor 5.
Yeah, it doesn't matter which floor you're on. That doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah, let me see. So the skills you are using, what is that? Aqua. So you're going for the freeze, and you elected for burst of speed, flash, and what is that? Is that is that protect sorcerer? Or is that which one is
That's defend.
Defend. Okay. Can you go ahead and press V or open up the bottom panel so I can see who you're playing against? Playing against Lofarn again. Lofarn is taking Flurry, Guided Arrow, Fire Nova, Freeze Blast, and Frozen Orb. So he is taking Freeze, but without Aqua Splash, so he can't actually freeze. He's taking Block Sorcery. So interesting. I don't... Okay, so Lofarn does have Flurry. But that's the only thing that's going to be effective for Defend. So Defend is kind of a dead ability here. Yeah.
Oh, that's like 80 damage.
Oh, so you did end up getting the freeze, and that's a lot of damage. Look at that meteor and fireballs. Lofarn is not moving. What's going on? Lofarn's burning. Lofarn is dead. That was so fast. Did Lofarn bet on himself to lose? No, did Lofarn bet on himself to lose? Like, I don't understand. What happened, Lofarn? But that's just round 1. It's a best of 3. Let's see what happens.
Okay, come on, Lofarn.
Is Lofarn rigging the match?
He's rigging the match. He wants me to come in. Come on, Lofarn. Do your best. Oh, is frozen again? Oh, Blizzard missed.
Come on, Lofarn. Get your little squirrely butt back here.
We could do some play-by-play. Anyone want to try?
Yeah, go ahead. Do the play-by-play.
Not me.
Why not?
I suck at it.
Okay, Lofarn is potentially frozen again, but in Panda theory, you should never get hit by a freeze. Aqua Splash is too slow. Yes, Panda theory. Like, look at how slow Aqua Splash into Freeze Blast is. Like, how is that ever gonna hit? I don't know how it hit before. Like, even if you flash into it, Flash is too slow. It costs too much mana. It's not reliable. That's Panda theory. Look at the guiding arrows. He can spam it so fast on EU ping. Wow. I've never seen it be spammed that fast before. But of course you do run out of mana. If you end up using like 4 or 5, you're basically out of mana already.
It's hard to catch up to. He's a slippery little fish here.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. The freeze is unreliable.
Wow.
Yeah, it is.
That's a solid Frozen Orb hit.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, so Lofarn is keeping his distance, you know. That's the way to play against freeze, basically. And it looks like Jake doesn't really have an answer for that this round.
Shall I use my ultimate build, Panda?
Get back here!
And he goes for the flurry, a little bit of damage. Jake has 70 HP, about 1 more flurry, and he is down. So Lofarn takes a commanding game 2, and now we're on to game 3. Let's go.
Yeah, if my ping was better, I'd be able to keep up with him with that freeze, but he has way better ping than me.
Oh, so it's a ping.
Yeah, he has a ping issue.
Yeah,
It's a ping. But keep in
180
mind that
ping.
Lofarn does have Protect Sorcery. So even if you do end up hitting with the freeze, if he has Protect up, if he just holds his Protect, you won't be able to do any damage to him. You have...
So how do you fight against it?
Yeah,
And
you
if
don't have
Protect?
any physical attack. So Protect Sorcery basically blocks all of your damage. So
I
Maiev,
think I've played against Tom. He was using Protect Sorcery. So what I just literally do is just run away until it runs up.
Yeah, so Protect
down.
Sorcery, what you do against Protect Sorcery is you either run away or you hit him with physical attacks. Protect Sorcery only protects against like magic, like against sorcery, you know? Like doesn't protect against like melee attacks. So that's why melee attacks have a place in the game because Protect Sorcery exists. And
Right.
you also have to keep in mind that although Protect Sorcery is strong, the fact that you take Protect... Oh, but as I'm saying that, Lofarn does get frozen. Does he have Protect up? He doesn't. He's just getting fireballed.
Uh-oh.
But he does escape. Jake ran out of mana.
My meteor didn't go off because I was out of mana.
Exactly. Anyways, as I was saying, Protect Sorcery is strong, but by taking Protect Sorcery, there's only 2 utility slots, you know? Utility slots are really important. All of the utility skills are so strong.
At the moment, right? We'll have 4 eventually.
Yeah, well, maybe eventually we'll have 4. I don't know. I feel like as of right now, we already have so many skills. I need more fingers. I need foot pedals to play this game.
I need a bigger fucking brain is what I need because like
look at how close this game is. Lofarn gets frozen.
Like,
look at Jake. He's stabbing him. He's stabbing them.
What skill is he using?
That was Fireball. I was just up close.
Oh.
Yeah, you're just on the
It-
stairs.
It appears that you were stabbing.
Yeah, look. Yeah, the animation looked like you were using slash.
Really fast, right?
Having 4 utility, yeah, Loma. Having 4 utility would be so strong. This is so close. 118 HP to 147. What's gonna happen, guys? What's gonna happen? Guiding arrow. Keep in mind, Jake has no homing skills. No homing skills at all. If Lofarn just keeps his distance, how's Jake gonna catch him?
I don't have homing skills, but I got the homing skills, dog.
So Jake does have flash. I think he's gonna look to flash and maybe hit him with that ice freeze blast. But he gets taken out with flurry.
He flurried me.
So Lofarn does take the win.
Is flurry physical?
Yeah.
Damn it! I should have
Flurry
thrown
is
my
strong.
defend up. Yeah, it's pretty strong.
All right. So Lofarn does take that game. That was so close.
GG.
With 65%
That's a
of
GG.
the votes. Well, I guess with 35% of the votes, the people that voted for Jake to lose is victorious.
Yeah, if you would have known I was going up against Lofarn, you would have bet opposite, huh?
All right. Desco, are you ready to get into the game?
I am indeed.
All
So
right.
I think
Now we have Disco on the big screen.
don't do that.
Close up of the disco.
You don't want to
Look
do
at
that.
Disco with his setup. Look at that.
The Disco Mancer.
That'll do.
There we go.
All right, 2-minute contest. Go ahead and submit your bets right now. Will Discomonk win or lose?
I'm gonna try to get in there and play him.
Yeah, congratulations, Zofarm. Very well played. And of course, if you guys are winning these matches against our Rune team members, you guys will be entered onto the wheel. So Lofarm got himself 2 additional entries onto the wheel, and we're not even we haven't even picked from Stream Elements or from Evo yet.
Well, I see my setup needs some homing bombs on it then.
Yeah, definitely. I think you need to take either one of Haunting Spirit or Guiding Arrow. I think that's like a staple. Matt, what do you think of Infinite? I know you're just chilling here.
I'm really, to be honest with you, I'm really struggling to follow it. I'm so bad at this. I am so bad. Like, I could really do with some training sessions.
You gotta
Even
play
on
more,
Evo.
you
No, I get that. I mean, between the dungeon and the smart contract rock mine, there's not actually much time. But I know that Lazy spent a lot of time with me when Evo first came out, sort of helping me understand all the different modes and all that kind of stuff. But I don't think Lazy has actually played a lot of Infinite, so he might not be much use on this one. So I'm probably looking for another mentor. But yeah, some of these play-by-plays are quite interesting. So it's good to kind of understand the different skills, how they interact. But the problem is obviously where we're still trying to figure things out and balancing them. It's like just learn what these things do, and then it completely changes the next week. It's like
Yeah, that's true as well. The
That
metagame is probably going to shift a lot. With the changes to the CC, I imagine that the next metagame is going to be completely focused around fear. Fear is basically like freeze, but it's just better because you can hit it reliably.
But it sends them to an area where you can't really like. I mean, you could.
I mean, that's fine. You can just you just fear them and you just chase them. That's so easy, you know. That's not a problem at all.
But if the casting time decreases for the freezing and ice skills, then if you can nail that freeze combo and follow up with a meteor, I mean, that's going to be really high damage. And then if you throw a bunch of fireballs into the meteor while they're frozen in it, that's how I was able to get so much damage on Lofar and catching him that one time. Now imagine if the skills shot off faster, like I was able to pull off the Aqua right after my flash.
Yeah, for sure. Then it'll be a lot better, right? If Flash becomes stronger, if Flash takes up less mana or the mana gets increased, imagine if you could Aqua Splash onto somebody, Flash, Aqua Splash, and then if they dash away or they flash away, you can flash after them and chase them
back on them.
Exactly.
Yeah, flash back on them, freeze them because the Aqua, the wet lasts like what, 5 seconds?
Exactly.
Flash back on them, freeze them, and then nail them with a meteor. Or I mean, if the ultimate is the water and ice skills, you could probably hit a blizzard. You know.
Exactly. So that's
What
another another reason that Panda advocates for lower mana.
I like the combination with meteor though, because you can use the high damage fireballs on them if they're stuck in the middle of the meteor. It's like it's wombo combo.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so
Hey,
the voting is over. 47% voted for Discomonk to win. 53% voted for Disco to lose. Go ahead and join
Disco.
the arena, Disco. Let's see.
I mean,
While
they
you're
just
playing.
watched me spend the last almost 10 minutes, I assume, trying to get the image set up so it's actually following it. It was following the mouse, but wouldn't reflect any character movements, which was very bizarre.
Come on, Disco. You have like what ping? 50 ping at the moment.
All right, Disco.
Ping's
Go ahead.
irrelevant if you can't play the game.
Can you go ahead and show?
Very true.
Can you go ahead and show your loadout?
got.
Show your
So
loadout
I've
and
got-
show the enemy loadout,
One
please.
is in the middle of the map.
So you're
the
taking
map.
Storm Call. Interesting. Energy Wave. I like that. Freeze
I
Blast.
mean,
You're
I don't
taking
know
Freeze
how to
Blast
get
with no wet. You can't make them wet.
Do you have to get them wet first?
Yes, you have to get them wet.
I was trying to do this.
Come on, guys.
Are you gonna say that's what she
Roll
said,
with
Jake?
it.
I'm surprised you didn't say it.
You're gonna have to take her out to dinner first, Disco.
Okay, so who is he playing against? It looks like is that Loma? I'm having a little
It
bit of
is
trouble
Loma.
seeing because your screen is a little bit zoomed out, but it's fine. Okay, so Loma is probably the player that I would say is probably the best, at least that I've played against. There's
feeling
the
bad.
caveat there is that of course I
hurt
haven't
my
played against
feelings.
everyone.
I'm your sparring mate, dude.
If that's when you want to call it sparring.
Sparring mate. Wow, those fireballs hit like 130 damage.
Yeah, so I did play with Loma a lot, and it looks like we kind of have like very similar setups. We use a couple of different abilities, but for the most part, our gameplays are very similar, which also leads me to believe that I feel like that is the meta. So I like how Discomonk does take Arcane Orbs and then promptly walks into the wall, which is why I feel like Arcane Orbs is not the greatest at the
I
moment.
mean, look, I also set fire traps and then walk straight into those as well and burn myself. So
Yeah, so Loma does take round 1 pretty convincingly, but of course it's a best of 3.
So
Oh.
why are you taking all assassins? Well, at the moment it's on the custom.
Because Assassin's the
Yeah.
best class, right, Aki?
They're just too lazy.
It is, yes, objectively.
The arcane orbs to instantly just dead. But now he's using Energy Wave. Energy Wave, one of my favorite abilities. The firewalls, blocking the fireballs basically. Now retreating and then flashing. And now Loma's gonna be low on mana. He used flash twice. Is Disco gonna take advantage? It looks like, is that block sorcery? I think that is block sorcery.
What?
So it does seem like Disco's having a little bit of trouble hitting Loma. It seems like Loma's either dodging everything or Disco's missing. I'm not really sure which one. But it does seem like
probably go for the latter.
Yeah, it does seem like Loma, I don't know, like he has relatively full HP. It might be protect sorcery. It might be because he has protect sorcery and you're trying to use spells on him, which would make him like he's just immune to that.
You should run. You
I
should run,
think burst
Disco.
of speed is pretty much required in your kit right now too, because if you don't, then and the enemy has it, you're gonna have a definite speed disadvantage.
And
Right.
Loma ends up taking it. So Loma does beat Disco 2-0. The 53% that voted on Disco to lose. Congratulations. And it's interesting. Burst of speed is really good, but all of the other skills are really good too. So it's like it's really I think all of the utility skills, it's very hard to tell which one is the best. I definitely don't think you need to take burst of speed. I think Rela, I don't know if Rela's in the chat, but Rela actually doesn't take burst of speed, I think he has a different strategy and it actually does work really well. So yeah, so the people that bet for Disco to lose did end up winning. Congratulations. And we are now down to Maiev. Maiev, it's your turn. Alright guys, our last infinite match of the day. Will Maiev win or lose?
Yeah, please don't use protect sorcery against me. Also,
Alright, last contest guys, go ahead and put your votes in. Let's look at Maiev's loadout. He's taking...
I'll change it. I really wanted to use Aqua Beam, but
He's taking...
it's impossible to hit it with this thing.
He's taking weakness and burst of speed. Very interesting. I have trouble hitting weakness. I tried using weakness, it's impossible to hit.
Well, and it's quite easy to hit because you can actually click anywhere. It's like a couple anywhere Aqua Splash.
So it's very strange. I don't see you taking heal. I thought heal was your staple.
I really don't like using heal, but if I'm playing against you, I'll use it.
Oh, okay. Okay. So only against Panda do you use heal and like your bone wall
Yeah,
and
and
everything?
leap.
Okay.
Leap,
Yeah,
plus
leap.
heal when playing against Panda, plus lightning traps.
Yeah, that too. Okay. And it looks like you're taking multi-shot, right?
Yeah.
So interesting. Okay. It looks like right now the votes are trending towards Maiev losing. And
Come on, guys.
I don't know. Maiev does play a lot. I would say Maiev has probably
you.
played more than anybody else here besides
Oh.
me, right?
I think so. I'll queue.
Not sure who Test Man is, but you just got destroyed.
It's still me. I'm practicing. Okay.
Maiev high ping. Yeah, Maiev does have high ping, but like,
Yeah, I have a high ping.
I mean, I was playing on Asia and it was going fine. So is ping that big of a deal? I don't know. So 38% voted for Maiev to win. 63% voted for Maiev to lose. That does not add up to 100. So I don't know what's going on with stream elements. Must be a rounding error. But go ahead, Maiev. Go join the arena. Let's see who you get matched with.
So no one is queuing at the moment. I'm already
Oh my god,
there
even
you
your screen share has high ping.
go. Who is this one? Yeah, I have like 300 ping. Whenever it's a Europe server, it's always.
Yeah, but even on the screen share, it's quite choppy. I guess it's just because you're so far away. But oh well, we'll have to make do with it. Who are you playing against? Press V?
3.
And
But
you're playing against Jake.
Come on, Jake.
Let's do
Why
it.
am I playing up against you?
So Maiev against Jake. Okay, let's see. Jake
Come on,
managed
he's
just to
going-
sneak in the
he's going-
arena.
Is this going to freeze me? Taking advantage of the ping. Alright. Alright, Jake.
Oh, look at the freeze. Look at the freeze blast. Maiev is frozen. He gets meteor. He gets fireballed. He's spamming
Run,
flash.
run, run.
He does get away, but he's burning. He's literally on fire.
Yeah. Freeze is.
Maiev just getting
Zip.
destroyed. He just burning to
Oh.
death. That was a
Oh,
fast
my
match.
head.
Come on!
Yeah, Jake takes him out almost immediately. Are you gonna go to your strategy, Maiev, or are you still gonna play with honor?
I'd like to.
Okay.
Looks like I won't be able
Okay.
to use. I won't be able to use or win using this build against Jake because he's using freeze. So.
And Maiev gets frozen already. But I think Jake's out of mana.
Oh, it's out of mana. Couldn't throw the
Jake, come back here.
couldn't throw the meteor out.
No, he's
IQ
trying to
Baller
freeze me
says
again.
Maiev go toilet. What does that mean?
Come on, Jake.
How does it feel to get frozen, Maiev?
He's just trying to freeze me again.
So Maiev is now back into a corner,
Ah!
and he gets taken out. So a very commanding victory by Jake. Redeems himself after the loss to Lofarn.
The
He
low
is
farm
losing.
battle was a good one though too.
Yeah. All right, guys. So the 63% that voted for Maiev to lose, I guess you guys were right. And yeah, thank you guys for participating.
So sad.
I think it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun watching it.
Frozen.
It's fun watching Infinite matches, honestly. I enjoy it.
Yeah, and it's
Sorry, Ricardo.
it's a
You're
lot
trying
more
your best.
exciting to commentate on too because you can talk about the skills. I mean, there's a lot more to talk about than commentating on Evo, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Evo will catch up someday. We know.
Oh yeah. Can't wait until we have the dual stick fireball throws, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, guys. All right. I don't think I can tell who voted for who and who actually won the most from it. But it does look like we have Chaos Myth 23 in first place with 354 points on the leaderboard. Sanyartro with 249. Valcor 230, and I think those are the people that did not vote at all. So Chaos Myth 23 looks like he definitely got a lot of wins in the voting. Okay, so I guess what's Evo time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just have to see if Evo is working. So bear with us for a couple of minutes.
And when you say working, you don't mean, of course, the entire game, but just our stream exclusive battle royale mode.
Yeah, I
Of
still
course.
don't have the access Panda, so we'll have to do it like a normal way.
Just normal games.
Are you sure? You want to give it a try?
Yeah, I still haven't had the access for it at the moment.
Okay, yeah, it looks like I cannot connect to NA2. Can I get to Asia 2?
Playing against Desman. Who's Desman? It's Eki, right?
Oh, Maev's too busy playing Infinite.
Playing against
Yeah,
Eki.
Maev's too busy playing against
I totally
Infinite
can't
to
access
do his
it.
job. I totally can't access it. Literally. Oh, I'll play against Testman.
They got to get their practice in.
Yeah, so it
Alright.
looks like we'll probably gonna have to do normal Evo. The tournament servers don't seem like they are letting me connect. What server do you guys want?
NA, of course.
Oh, wasn't it NA last week?
Yeah, but you know.
Whoever says it in the chat first We'll go to that server. What server,
Come on,
guys?
you know.
Come on, Twitch chat.
Still broken. But yeah.
Discomonk typed EU.
He heard you before the delay.
Yeah. Should we count Discomonks or no? What do you guys think?
I'll stop playing Eki.
Yeah, I quit too.
Might get too excited.
Should we count
Forgot
Discomonk's
what
entry or no? Or should we go to the next?
Alright.
The
so
next was
Spontaneous
Oceanic.
says Oceanic.
Yeah. Maybe we go to OCE then.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Everybody, all right, let's just go to OCE. We never go to
handicap on
Oceanic,
it,
so
I've never played an OC before.
yeah, we never played in
Let's do
Oceanic,
this
so we
one.
should give it a try.
Let's
Be
try.
careful what you wish for.
Uh-oh.
Wait, I don't know if I can
Are
connect.
the,
Can you
are
guys
the
connect to
controls reversed?
Oceanic?
I wonder what my ping is over there.
Yeah, can you guys
I'm
connect?
pretty close to it.
Spontaneous, can
so-
you connect to Oceanic?
I'm
Looks like
hoping.
I am not able to.
I am not able to either. It's just loading here.
Feels bad, man. Well, I guess EU it is.
Oh,
You.
looks like it's down
Yeah.
at the moment.
Yeah. All right, we
Okay.
gotta go to
Yeah.
go to Europe.
Let's see.
Okay, you're uploaded in.
I can't wait until we have
yeah. it's
we have
down.
like tournaments
It
for
loaded into
Infinites.
Let's Be Friends mode. You.
Don't like friends?
No, I don't like friends. I'm a loner.
I'm a lone wolf.
I'm a lone wolf,
Yeah.
man.
At least,
And
guys,
I'm made in
play,
this.
I can play Evo with you guys now. Right?
Yeah, totally.
Before I was too sad just watching you guys play. While I'm
I
doing
mean,
mod
you're
stuff in
too
the
sad.
background. Hey, I wanted to play too. You know how that feels. You know the meme when SpongeBob and Patrick is playing outside and Squidward is just looking.
What?
I'm like that, guys.
All right, guys, get into Europe. Europe server on Evolution, and we'll go ahead and just play normal Evo games. Whoever wins the Evo round, starting in the round after this one. And I just wanted to double check. So for our Infinite games, it looks like every single one of you lost, huh?
Yeah.
Well, Jake won.
Jake won, but not in his round.
I won as an invader.
Yeah. So we have 2 low farms, 1 Loma, and 1 Jake entered onto the wheel.
All right. Let's try
Come
to get
on,
another
that's not
entry.
fair. Oh, why'd you... That's rigged.
All I did is a little bit of stream sniping. What do you mean?
Oh no wonder I got a double kill. It's Let's Be Friends, isn't it? I was thinking I've survived like for more than like 5
Oh
seconds.
my god.
Come on, guys.
He was thinking, wow, I'm doing so good
Oh,
this
it's
round.
let's be friends, right?
Getting kills left, right, and center, sweeping the field.
Yeah, let's just eat the.
Oh my god.
I
All
don't
right.
want to be I don't want to be friends. We need to switch to the next mode.
Top one. So
All
I'll
right.
just disrupt the game by eating the top one.
So we picked 4 winners from Infinite. We'll probably do 3 rounds of Evo and then pick 3 more from the stream elements.
So 1 minute until the next round starts, and that's going to be our first official round.
Yeah, I don't care. I'll just keep eating you guys.
I was just
Yeah.
trying to spoil the game for the person in first, and Maiev ate me. Go after the one
So-
with points.
Get over here, Ikbalaman. Eat me. Oh.
I'll eat the shining one.
Yeah, I made him eat me. Sorry, Ikbalaman. Or as Panda likes to say, IQ Balaman.
IQ Ballman, he's always on my stream.
Egg
I
Balaman.
appreciate
Egg
you, IQ
Ballman.
Ballman.
It's egg
Egg
ballman.
Balaman. Oh man, I just accidentally put him into like last place. You would have won without me. Sorry, brother.
Oh, so 8 egg Balloman. Wow,
Oh,
level
the
2 is
wall
opening.
is coming down.
Oh, the wall's down.
Nice.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Okay, next round started. So this is going to be the first round
Ekkie
that
won
counts.
it.
And mixed
we
game
go.
mode 1.
Mixed game mode 1. One of the better game modes, in my opinion.
I see Chaos
And actually,
Myth
the good
is here.
thing about having these matches on the regular servers is that the normal reward earnings on as well, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So you are able to collect up a few items.
So all the runes you find actually count, unlike the tournament server.
Oh, come on. Warzone just ate me.
So the nice thing about the normal Evo is that Discomonk will respawn when he dies now.
Yeah, I actually get to play. And as soon as you said that, I got killed.
By me.
Gate.
Evo servers have like, this is Europe that we're playing, right?
Yep,
I have like
Yeah.
149 ping.
Yeah.
about
I mean,
128
you always
here.
say that. Wait, what? How do you have 149 ping?
I don't know. Or is this
Wow.
this is my real ping?
Yeah, that's your issue. I mean,
Oh.
yeah, I don't understand why your ping is so high on Infinite. You said 300, right?
It's around 270, so almost 300.
Yeah,
Which
so
is common even for other games.
You know what? Mine's higher on Infinite too. I'm getting 128 here. On Infinite, I was around 180.
you're 180 on Infinite? Oh my god.
Yeah, and I'm
Probably
only
it's a server's
128
location,
here.
right?
Yeah, probably a different server in EU for Infinite than for.
Yeah, but it doesn't really make sense that both of you guys would be getting lower pings, right? Because you guys are on opposite sides of the world. Like, unless a server is like located in the fucking Earth's core, I don't see how that works.
And
NA is closer to me than in E EU.
Yeah, but do you
Yeah,
see what I
it's a
mean?
room
Because
as
like,
well.
because of the way like you guys are kind of like on opposite sides of the world, and Europe is kind of like in the middle of you two.
Unless the Infinite server is like in Eastern Europe or something.
But if it's in Eastern
Yeah.
Europe, then Maev's ping should be lower. You know what I mean?
I don't
That's
think
true.
so. That's farther from me.
No,
No.
you will just be going the other way because you're in Asia, and Europe, you go east from Europe to Asia, right?
Alright.
Wow, I didn't know
Oh,
we were
yeah.
gonna have a geography lesson today.
I mean,
We've been learning loads.
it makes sense in my mind. I don't know. It doesn't. It just seems kind of weird that both of your pings would be lower though. Like maybe the ping is in the core. Who knows?
Well, I just
There's
killed
an orb right here. No
Maiev
one's
and
taking
stole
it.
his orb. Thanks for the orb, Maiev.
So we
It
got
was
Desai
delicious.
in first place, about 200-point lead, and Chaos Myth in second. Where is
Chaos
Desai?
Smith is really good, man.
Yeah. I want to see these people playing Infinite. Desai takes out Discomonk.
And I took out Maiev again. What
Yeah,
are you doing,
Busy
Maiev?
eating my Easter egg.
Well,
we did get round
it's
to
kind
that
of hard to
earlier.
recover once you start.
Once you go in
Once
that
you're,
downward spiral.
Yeah. Once you're but it's kind of hard to recover.
And Ekkie is also up there as well in second place, about 100 point behind Desai. It'll be a
Okay,
close game.
Is your ping real? Oh, it's not.
Is your ping real?
It's my ping. What?
Is your ping
Ping
real?
isn't
like in
real.
second place, and I saw him having like 400 ping. Probably just a spike.
Yeah.
And that's Loma taking me out in 2 games tonight, both Evolution and Infinite, just to really rub at him. And Lofon as well, because he didn't get a chance to take me out in Infinite tonight.
Gotta get the salt rubbing in the wounds there.
So Chaos Myth does have a solid lead, about 300 points over Ekkie, but if Ekkie gets a kill on Birdzam here, or the new normal, he'll probably catch up. But Chaos Myth takes out IQ Baloman to solidify his
Egg
lead.
Ballerman.
I can't buy a kill right now, honestly.
what?
Oh,
What?
They will kill someone.
IQ Ballman says camping is another porn in Maiev. What does that mean? What?
Camping?
Are you trying to say that camping is porn for Maiev?
Camping what?
Oh shit. Did Chaos die?
Rock.
'Cause I
Oh,
just took
Chaos. Yeah, Chaos. It's in second now. What happened? Wow, what a close game. 30 points, and it looks like Eki is gonna squeak out the victory.
Oh,
All right,
wow.
nice.
Wow.
Congrats, Eki. Oh, Marco Polo, and I just died
fuck.
right off the bat.
I
Damn.
killed the revenge.
I'm coming for you, Maiev.
Miles dead.
John Lemon just killed me.
Speaking of camping, I can't wait until summertime.
We're talking about
Yeah.
the Rock in Infinite, Bikbaloman. I think that's the only spot that I camp.
I mean, you say you can't wait until summertime, but it's already like summer for me, honestly. It's so
Yeah, well,
hot
I'm not
here.
in-
Over here.
I'm not in Texas,
Yeah.
so it's not already hot with like 90% humidity.
Yeah,
like
it's
it
so
used to
bad.
be.
It feels so bad outside already.
We don't get that type of humidity in California. It's always nice and clear. Except for the smog. If you're anywhere near LA, it's just layers of brown smog.
Yeah, yeah. Bruh.
Oh, what just
Any-
happened?
any-
Someone,
oh, no.
I just
Oh,
saw, I
no.
just saw like 20 people just starve.
I just starved.
What
out of
is
nowhere.
happening? What just
The-
happened?
the
Even
wall
I
just went up
starved.
and killed everyone.
Wait, even I
wall.
starved. I was
Yeah.
spectating. What was
I
that?
don't know what happened.
Oh my god.
What the heck?
Wait,
There's
that's
gotta
cr-
be a. Wow.
Wait, that's crazy. There must be so many orbs just like spawning now.
That's what I was thinking. Jesus.
Is that Ben's ghost?
I've never seen that before. Did Benzie wake up and just messing with us now? Just
That
kill
just set us-
everybody.
That just set us all back.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
I'm tilted. I'm gonna rage quit.
I've never seen that, but now everyone's so close together with the wall up. That was crazy. And now my camera is locked onto Loma. I think the game thinks that I'm Loma. I guess that's fine. I'll just follow Loma.
That sassy boy was following me around when I still had my bubble and then got eaten, boy.
Rage
That's
quit.
what you get for trying to camp me.
Alright, so
Oh,
I just
killed
rage
Iqbalaman. I was gonna say John Lennon's in here, but it was John Lemon. Oh my god.
Man, I want to see all of these guys on Infinite. I just want more people to play Infinite.
Yeah, the Zai always wins. It's really, really good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
matter
but as you
which
say that, Eki just takes
server-
first place again, so.
Alright. Eki, bring up the NA flag.
Oh, that's an idea. You have everyone's dragons be like the color of their region.
Oh please,
Or
I don't want to wear. I don't want to wear U.S. colors. Fucking-
But aren't you wearing one at the moment?
Yeah, a
Red
lot
and
of us
blue.
aren't really proud of you know.
Yeah, I mean, Eki, you're wearing red, white, and blue basically. So.
Yeah, I
Am
mean,
I?
a lumberjack shirt is one of the most American things you can wear, surely.
Because
It's
trees,
pretty much
trees
rough on
don't
a flag
exist
now.
anywhere but America. The profession of
No, but-
lumberjacking is wholly American.
Yeah.
Only in America do they wear the lumberjacking shirt for it, I think.
For
That's the
fashion.
impression I've got.
Oh no! All right, well that.
Because we're
shut
all
me down.
lumberjacks at heart here.
I feel like whenever I've been watching like shows on Netflix, right? And whenever there's anything that has to do with like Americans, they always have to chant USA.
Oh god, I fucking hate it. I hate it.
John
Like-
Lemon with a double kill.
Straight up like evil empire, rage against the machine. Like, come on.
Zai back in first place, 40 seconds left on this round. Burzum, a name that I'm not too familiar with, is in second, about 60 points.
Right, so
Burzum takes out IQ Ballerman, so he might take the lead now. Oh, nope,
won
still about
Eco?
20 points behind.
won the
Eki,
first round,
Eki.
Oh my god, fucking A.
Eki, and then
Well, this is the second round, so we'll see who wins.
So it was already a third one.
Killing spree. What the heck? I didn't even notice.
What?
I was looking away, and it said killing spree when I looked back at the screen.
All right, Desai does take game number 2. So last game, sticky mode. IQ Ballman, I have no idea what you're saying in chat. What an Asian location real?
No,
Let's see,
Asia's actually a government conspiracy. It doesn't actually exist.
I'm actually not real. Panda's not real.
I've never heard that about Asia before, but definitely heard it about Australia. And I haven't met any Aussies in a long time.
Yeah, because they're actually part of the simulation.
That is, I don't know how this happened, but I really like how my camera's following like someone. It's following Desai now. That's really cool. I don't have to move.
Yeah. It'd be cool if it followed like the leader or something like that.
Yeah.
Or you could have different
Or you-
modes of spectating.
Yeah, you could click on someone on the leaderboard.
It's following
It'll follow
Discomonk
them.
now. All right, Disco.
What?
Show me where to go. All right, Discomonk picking up a rune. It's taking it out
full
with
advantage
Desai.
of that high play count.
Damn, look at that.
So I'm not gonna get on
0.064
that
Zod.
leaderboard.
Ricardo, I feel like I always see you in chat, but I feel like I haven't seen you in game. Come on, Ricardo.
Yeah, Ricardo, where you at?
Lofarn in first place now. Yeah, we are on Lofarn's home turf.
I'm just trying to stay out of trouble and collect some random orbs I find, you know?
Same.
Oh, Ikbalamin?
Ooh, a lot of kills coming through.
All right.
Wait, Maiev, are you
Hey,
playing?
guys. No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually not playing. So, guys, while you guys are playing Evo, those who aren't, please do not forget to follow Twitch, Rune, Metaverse. There's a heart spot on
Twitch?
stream.
Twitch.tv/Rune Metaverse. Tell all your friends.
Yeah, and also YouTube and
YouTube,
Twitter.
Twitter.
Join Discord if you're not already in there. I know some of you guys like Telegram, but come on, guys, Discord is superior.
It truly
Nah.
is.
Nah. I like Telegram.
Well,
I like Discord for certain reasons, but I like Telegram for other reasons.
Telegram makes for a good like general chat.
Yeah.
But-
Well, no, what I don't like, okay. I was thinking about this earlier today. What I don't like about Telegram is whenever we have the quiz, I have to scroll down so far. If I want to keep up with the
there's just a
chat.
button that just takes you all the way to the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Click
puts
to
you all the way
go
at the
to the
bottom,
bottom.
but then what if you miss something, you know? That's what I'm saying. Like
Well,
there's
then you have to read it all. You can't have it all.
Yeah.
nothing.
Matt reads it all, right?
I read it all.
I pretty much do. Yeah.
Yeah, Matt reads it also.
Yeah, I do even for the quiz, and it is annoying having to like scroll through.
Yeah, I wish there was like a
That
different
would-
channel, you know?
Yeah.
Like, but I think Telegram doesn't have
Would be.
channels like that.
Nah, you have to make a whole new group for it.
Yeah. And also, follow my Twitch channel, guys. Twitch.tv/NoLuckPanda. I've been streaming Infinite periodically throughout the week. If you guys ever catch me on, if you
Basically-
guys beat me and you guys beat me without Lightning Orb or Leap, then I do give you guys some Panda points, which you can exchange for
Or
rune words.
Watch
Yeah.
me.
Your
Or-
channel
Exploiting
did actually.
Panda.
Yeah, or watch Maiev
Yes,
jumping around, bullying Panda.
your channel did get plugged as part of the Sunday quiz. I did actually capture a screen
Aw.
record because I thought you'd appreciate all the no luck panda links. To pop in.
Right.
I do appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you.
There's like how many of it? Like more than 30 of it.
Ekkie takes,
They've
Ekkie takes
enjoyed
first
spamming.
again
Yeah, Ekkie gets 2 wins.
Honors.
Wow.
in Europe.
Yeah,
In
so
Europe.
it's 2 wins of Ekkie and 1 win of Desai and
You know,
Eva.
guys, I don't think ping's that big of a deal, to be honest with you. Just kidding.
All right, and now let's get on to our stream elements giveaway. Yeah, and I believe we do have a little bit of a special treat for you guys. We're gonna be crafting using a contract. Is that right, Matt?
Yeah, so there's a little bit of a front end issue with transmutation at the moment. So while we're waiting for Binzi to fix that, I've been trying to upskill Panda to become a bit of a blockchain expert. So we'll see how well this goes, and we'll see whether or not actually crafting directly at the contract makes any difference whatsoever as to Panda's luck. I fear that it won't, but you never know.
You never
This
know.
might be our first mistake.
Stay
You
tuned
never know.
to watch Panda be the first person to ever break the blockchain entirely
Quite
and
possibly.
destroy all the cryptocurrencies in the process.
Oh boy,
And the space-time continuum as well, yeah, no doubt.
that's a lot of pressure,
Well,
guys.
that's next week's big finale.
Or it could go the opposite direction. Maybe Panda will have better luck and craft a mythic using this method. Gotta have that optimism, you know?
Yep.
Fingers crossed.
Of course, guys. Of course.
He's like, of course.
All right, and yeah, here we go. We're gonna be doing Hellfire again this week.
Am I back?
Yeah, you're back. What's up, Maiev?
Yeah, you're back
Accidentally.
just in time to raid the crafting wallet.
As always, go ahead and use the Twitch link or press exclamation mark ticket along with the amount of tickets you want to buy. 10 Twitch shards per ticket.
I accidentally kicked my monitors.
You kicked your monitors? How does that even happen? What?
What do you call it? The plug. The monitor's plug. I accidentally kick it.
All right, and I got a cool little thing. I don't have to actually show the website now. Now you guys can actually see the giveaway in progress on your screen.
Oh, that's nice. That looks very
We're
nice.
upgrading.
Yeehaw, look at that. Wow.
I did
Tickets
actually
purchased 69. It got stuck on that beautiful number for a little
nice. I did
Nice.
actually go back and watch our
Weird.
very first stream the other day, and I must say, like the production has certainly come a long way since that very first episode.
Progress,
I wouldn't
guys.
advise anybody to ever go and watch it again. Just
Hey,
stick
come
to
on,
the new one.
the nostalgia. I mean, that's where it all began, guys.
It was a historic moment. in fairness.
Exactly. That's like that could be part of the Rune lore.
What episode is this, by the way?
I think this is 20 or 21, so we've been at it for a while.
Wow.
Mhm.
Yeah, and actually, with the way that numbers work, next week is actually going to be Rune Royale. I thought we had maybe one more week,
Is
but
it?
actually no. Next week is gonna be Rune Royale, just because of how numbers work.
Oh, wow, it is.
Oh,
It's going to be the last Sunday
my
of April.
goodness.
Yeah,
The
so
following Sunday is going to be the 1st of May, so
yep. So
And it
you
is correct.
guys, you know, if you guys want to enter Rune Royale, go ahead. Make sure you guys craft the tickets.
And if you can't do that on the website, you're about to find out how to do it directly on the contract.
Yes, yes. Panda win next stream. Honestly, okay. So I didn't stream yesterday because I was waiting for the rewards to be implemented, so that more players would play and I wouldn't have to struggle a little bit trying to find a match. Yeah. So Maiev, do you want to give an update on the rewards for Infinite?
Yeah, let me just read up what I wrote earlier.
Hey, Ricardo's asking if we want to pick a winner from stream or from the chat.
Yeah,
Like
I
you do?
actually did keep an eye on the chat today, and yeah.
Yeah, so as I've said earlier, there will be a lot more polishing done in Infinite just to make sure that the rounds are working correctly. So we would be pushing the rewards until further notice. So once the system is ready, we'll make some announcement. Lots of bug fixes are being done by the development team. Fixes in the UI, adding skills, library, adding skill tooltips such as cooldown and mana cost, stuff like that. So yeah,
It doesn't seem right to put the rewards live when there are certain ways in which the game can still be imbalanced. And I think it's important to try and balance that. We know that even once we go into that public and you get a larger player base and you see a larger data set coming out as to what players prefer, the strategies they're using, there'll need to be some tweaks to the balancing within the game anyway. But at this stage, there's a couple of points, we've identified that it wouldn't be fair if we left those unattended and then switch rewards on, because the players aware of those are just going to be at some more of an advantage, or it's just not in the spirit of the game. And there, things we want to address, really make it a level playing field where your skill really does come into play. It's not the game that's kind of pushing you down one route. It really is your choices. So yeah, hold tight, it is coming. We want to get it live, of course. We want to see players joining in and being rewarded, but we want to do that in a kind of fair and balanced way first.
So basically, nerf lightning traps.
yeah, that's one. Nerf
But
lightning
yeah.
traps. Make
So
the
anything
crowd
you've seen
control.
Maiev do,
Yeah, anything you
in
see,
the last,
anything you see Maiev use against me, yeah.
Mm.
Come on, guys, nerf Maiev.
Just nerf Panda. Panda's the one that needs a nerf. Then my
Yeah.
would need a handicap.
What do you mean? I can play with
Yeah,
I can play with
yeah.
like 20 different builds. Come on, guys, you can't nerf the panda. The panda's unnerfable.
Yeah, you could just put it
Until
in
we
the code to
introduce-
give you like minus 50% speed or whatever. Player name equals Panda. Stats.
well, we
way
did used to
fun.
have
Poor
lazy
Panda.
cap in evolution, so
Yeah.
potentially
Maybe
Lazy
you should
cap.
if
have
we need
Panda
to, I'm
cap
sure we can bring
in
it back.
Infinite.
Yeah.
Yeah, poor
Permanent
panda.
Panda
Poor
cap, though, not
panda.
just a mode. Permanent.
Like 30% or 50%.
Oh
less
my God.
HP,
50% less damage, 50% less
Oh my
speed.
God.
HP, or
Yeah.
like 95%.
You
less
guys are
damage.
just bullying the panda. 95% less damage.
Yeah, and CC lasts 3 times as long on Panda.
Oh
so
my
freezes
God.
will be like 15 seconds from now on.
15 seconds.
You might as well just make it so panda can't
broken.
move. All right, well, yeah, so I guess it's time to close the giveaway and let's pick our winners. How many should we pick? We have 3 winners from Evo, 4 winners from Infinite. So, no, I'll pick 4 from the giveaway, and then I'll pick 1 more from our chatters on Twitch chat. I did keep an eye on the chat this time. Oh, and IQ Ballman, to answer your question, I probably will be streaming. I don't know, maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after, just depending on what else I have to do. But yeah.
Yeah, I'll be joining Panda
Here
whenever
we
I'm
go.
Able to
available.
join. I have the day off tomorrow, so I can probably come with you.
Our first winner,
Tom.
Tom Borzy. Our second winner,
Congratulations.
Roger Poggers. Our third winner, the new normal. And our last winner, Viper Mitch 06. That's a new name. So Viper Mitch 06, I do believe this is your first time here. Make sure you message Maiev your wallet address.
Yes, please.
And
So please do send me the wallet address.
Are you sure it's not one of Viper GT's like 15 accounts?
do you think so?
Oh,
Is that gonna be?
Viper
I don't-
GT has
that's my
He has a
partner,
partner,
he
right?
says.
yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Like, he's like, oh, that's my partner. Oh, that's my brother. That's my mother. That's my grandpa.
Get all the family on. Bump that viewer count up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I mean, that's gonna be the meta soon. Just make a bunch of Twitch accounts, huh? All right, guys, and now it is time for the wheel.
Skipping work. Roger Poggy is skipping work.
So we have 2 low farms from Infinite, Loma, and Blackbeard from Infinite. For Evo, we have Ekkeharta, another Ekkeharta, and Zai, right?
And then Ekkeharta again.
Double Eki.
Just wanted to make sure.
And of course, the wheel doesn't show up. Of course.
I just want to thank Maiev for that easy infinite win.
It's like 2-0 now. 1 in the tournament and now the stream.
What are we crafting today? We're going to be crafting Hellfire, and we're going to be doing it through what is it called? Remix? Is that what it's called? Actually, should I go ahead and craft before we pick the winners?
Totally up to you. You can go either way.
All right. Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and do the crafting. So let me what is it? Remix.ethereum.org. Is that correct?
All right.
Oh wait, are we doing it from the start? I thought you were reloading what we did before. Okay, that's fine. We can go for it live.
Oh no, I thought we were good. I closed it. I thought we were gonna be showing everybody how to do it. You know. This is
we're just going to click and craft.
No. This is a panda. This is a panda guide, guys. Okay.
This
a
is
panda
education
guide
right here.
All right. So if you guys want, let me delete this.
If you want to be educated, watch very closely.
Yeah. So go to remix.ethereum.org. Okay, and then you'll get to this page.
So actually, we can just delete that. Yeah, and just start again.
I just deleted it.
So we can't see the whole screen. I think it's the same issue as when I was trying to do it earlier. We're missing kind of like the top and the left. The
left part's actually important.
While you're sorting that out. Remix is a pretty decent playground for learning Solidity and smart contract programming and all of that kind of stuff. That looks better. That's probably a bit too big now, but
yeah, I gotta do it a little in a more complicated way.
It's really good if you're starting out or you wanted to mess around and prototype, etc. It's kind of like if you are used to interacting with contracts with BST scan, this will take you up to the next level. So it's worth having a play around with. But let me know when you're good to go.
I think this will be good. We can see you guys can see the left side now, so I think that should be fine. All right, so once you get here, the first thing you want to do is click on create new file. And what is the new file going to be called, Matt?
You can call it whatever you want. As we're interacting with the blacksmith, just call it blacksmith.
Sure. That's all. And
you just need to put .sol at the end to show that it's a Solidity file.
So that's what it means. I see. All right, and once you let me see, does it show up properly? Top is cut off, huh? All right. Okay, I think that should be good. It's a little bit more zoomed out here, but I think you guys can see.
Oh yeah, that looks better.
Yeah, so in the Solidity, well, I'm just gonna copy and paste. If you want to run through what it actually means, Matt.
Yeah, I can talk through it.
Sure.
So we're not actually coding a contract or anything here. So what we're actually doing is we're teaching Remix how to interact with an existing contract. So that existing contract is the blacksmith, which is the component of Rune which does the crafting for you. So whenever you do your transmuting, it's the blacksmith that creates your items. So what we're teaching Remix to do is to talk to it using this function called transmute. And that function takes in some parameters. So it takes some information in. So what it's looking for is 5 addresses. So that's why you've got address, 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 address at the beginning. So those are the contract addresses of the runes that you want to use to craft with. After that, it's going to take in 2 numbers. The first one is a small number, and the second one is a large number. That first number which is the uint 16. So if you've ever looked at a rune word token, if you're as sad as I am and have to do this on a daily basis, so at the end of the token, you have a 3-digit number that goes from 000 to 999. It doesn't actually mean anything. It doesn't have any impact on the attributes or any of the effects of the rune word. But it's possible to actually craft rune words that have got the same attributes as someone else. So if you take still, for example, which is like, was 0 to 15 harvest bonus, and I can't remember what the rest of it was, but there was a harvest fee as well. There's quite a lot of chance that can clash. So those sort of 3 numbers at the end prevent that from clashing. So that can be whatever you want. And then the last thing is the number that you want to craft. So now we've taught Remix how to actually interact with the contract. We need to compile it to confirm that that's a valid program. So if you want to do that, Panda, which is the little thing on the extreme left-hand side underneath the magnifying glass.
Yep. Compile blacksmith.soul.
That's the one.
And then you go to the bottom here.
Yep, so that's now confirming that it's a valid program.
Make sure you change it to injected web 3.
Yep, so by default it runs its own kind of test version of the blockchain, so this will connect to your wallet and actually run it against the real blockchain.
Ah, I see. And if I remember correctly, you did walk me through this right before the stream. I'm supposed to add the address of the first rune, right?
No, not quite yet. So you need to actually give it the address of the blacksmith for it to communicate with.
Okay.
So that's the one that starts 0x734.
Gotcha.
So that will then connect to that contract on the blockchain, so you can actually do stuff with it.
Gotcha. That actually was what I was wondering, because I didn't see where in the code that it would know which contract to interact with. So I guess that is going to be right here.
So yeah, you paste that into there, which says at address, yeah, and then when you click that, that will connect that piece of code that we wrote to that contract, and then you can start doing things with it.
All right, cool. So now it knows where to go, right?
That's right. Yep.
And now I just have to expand this one, and this is where you input the different contracts of the runes, right? Different addresses.
Correct. Yep. So yeah, if you expand that again, so it will bring out the various boxes.
Yes. Yeah. So in this case, we are going to be doing Hellfire. So the first 5 are going to be corresponding to the recipe, I guess. The recipe.
And if you wanted
Hellfire.
to find out the address for all of the runes, you can go onto the rune.game website. And then where you've got the little bit where it shows you the pictures of the runes, you can click on each of those and it will give you the contract addresses if you wanted to find that out for yourself.
Doesn't matter if I have a quotation here. Why is there a quote on this one?
To get rid of the quotes, yeah.
Get rid of it, yeah. Do you want to explain what the 0 is? The
0 right, yeah. So that 0, that's that serial number. So you can set that yourself. So if you want like a vanity, I guess like a vanity rune word, if you want like 420 or 69 or 999 or 666 or whatever you want at the end, you can set that there, and it will put that as a serial number at the end of your rune word. It's completely meaningless, but people, you might want to do something with it. I don't know. You can just put that in, and then the bottom number, which I think is 40 at the minute, that's how many you want to craft. So on the main interface, on the website interface, you can craft 1, you can craft 10, you can craft 40, and I think that's the options. Whereas if you came directly to the contract, you can set that to any number between 1 and 100, and then it will craft that many in a single transaction for you, so you can specify exactly how many you want in one go. So it's one benefit of doing it this way. It's a bit more long-winded, but at least you can actually specify exactly how many.
Use your
and that should be
number.
So Loma told me to put 4. I'll go ahead and put 4. His number is probably luckier than mine. Even though 4 is like supposed to be the unlucky number, at least in Chinese. But hey, who knows?
Panda has
So I do.
Pepsi sponsor.
I love Pepsi. Okay, Pepsi is literally like so much better. Well, I wouldn't say so much better than Coke. I do like Coke too, but Pepsi is actually amazing. Anybody that says Coke is better than Pepsi is probably mistaken.
No.
Come on,
And there are,
Maiev.
of course,
Pepsi's too
plenty
bland
of
for me.
other
Come on,
soft drinks
Maiev.
Too
available.
bland for me.
But yeah, so what happens if you put in the wrong addresses, or if you put in maybe a quantity higher than you have enough runes for? What happens?
So if you put in the wrong addresses and you hit the transact button, you actually try it. If you take one of the, if you just duplicate, so take the first rune
Sure.
and then put it in the last rune box. The good thing about this is it will give you an error message, an expected error message. So when you interact with a contract in MetaMask, it will kind of give you this gas warning, but it won't tell you what's going wrong. If you actually do stuff with Remix, it will give you an idea about what's happened. So it should say like invalid recipe. Yeah, it does. Unknown recipe. So it's telling you that you've put in a bunch of runes and doesn't actually know what it wants you to craft. So it gives you that warning and tells you what you've done wrong before you actually send the transaction, which is nicer than what you see in MetaMask, where you just get a red warning and it tells you it's going to cost you 0.3 BND, which doesn't actually give you a huge amount of information. If you don't have enough runes, then it'll probably come up with a safe math subtraction underflow error, which means that it's trying to take more runes out of your account than you've got.
Thank you, Remix. Let's give that a try as well. And yeah, safe math subtraction overflow. Wow, Matt, you're on top of it.
It's almost like I know what I'm doing.
All right, now let's actually do the actual crafts with everything inserted properly. Here we go, guys. And that is the right wallet. Here we go. All right, 40 Hellfires coming up. Let's see if 4 was the lucky number.
I didn't peek.
Oh, wait, but we gotta do the wheel. We gotta do the wheel, guys. I forgot about the wheel. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And our
What?
active chatter for this week is gonna be dun dun dun. Ricardo Rune. Congratulations, Ricardo.
What?
I saw you in chat all the entire stream. I know Akubolovan, you were there too, but maybe next week. Here we go.
Yeah, come to think of it.
Wow.
Thanks for staying away from me.
Poor Eki. Hey, Eki still has a name, unless.
It's gonna hit Eki again.
Oh
right
my
now.
god.
Yeah.
You know how it does.
Totally is, dude. Oh my god.
Wow. Wow. What are the chances?
GG.
I worked so hard for those entries. Dude.
You put in so much
That's actually
effort.
kinda
into
crazy.
Evo,
Oh, and
you
of
get
course, before I
less.
forget, of course, always ascending orders. The last person picked gets the highest perfection.
No lucky card.
No luck, Ekkeharta. Poor Eki, man.
Yeah, how quickly the turntables, all my mythics. Now I'm down here crying with my 10th and 11th place. Or 11th and 12th. Damn.
Oh, you know what?
Oh.
We should have gotten Eki to craft today since he was already screen sharing anyways. But unfortunately I already just crafted, so it's a little bit too late, but next time we get Eki to screen share, we can get Eki to craft.
Yeah, I think Eki has one of the best crafting history in the history of Rune.
Yeah.
That just means I'm going to be hit with regression to the mean really hard. Which is to
Yeah.
say, I will never craft another mythic.
When's the next rune word coming out? I bet you'll get a mythic like the first 2 days. And our pirate gets taken out.
Oh.
Share some luck. Now it's Lofarn.
Hooray! All right, top 5. The new normal: Viper, Mitch, 06, Lofarn, Desai, and Ricardo. Oh, so close.
Right, so I think all of the winners, I have all their addresses, except for Viper Mitch.
Viper Mitch, are you here, Viper Mitch? I haven't seen him talk in chat, have I?
DM me.
Viper Mitch, where are you?
Else I'll send it to Viper GT.
What if it's actually him?
Send
It
me
is
a DM.
15 accounts.
You know what? Livy
Oh, he's
actually
there.
haven't created a wallet yet.
Yeah, we know.
I
Still?
still haven't
Wow.
sent. Still haven't
Lazy.
sent his reward for last week.
That's why we got to create those non-crypto on-ramps
Mm-hmm.
so that people like Livy can play.
Right.
Oh, looks like Ricardo's gonna take that
All
number
right.
1 spot.
Viper Mitch gets second, and Ricardo Rune takes the first spot. Is it gonna be
Oh.
Mythicardo?
Nah, it's
Fucking
gonna be
Ricardo.
it's gonna be rare
Fuck.
Ricardo.
Mythicardo. Yeah, so he's a German one, right? Ricardo DE, right? Because it has double C.
Ricardo with the double C is German. Ricardo with the single C is Spanish.
DE Ricardo.
All right, here we go. Here we go, guys. What do we get?
Mythicardo. Well,
Wow,
calls him that.
Was it just rares?
got one rare.
We
We only got one rare.
Sorry about that, but that rare, it belongs to Livio.
This one?
Yeah.
Not the Hellfire.
So you got all magical.
Oh, wait, so I got all magicals. The highest one I crafted is 66%. No, I don't think this is
Double
right.
check?
I don't think this is right. Matt, are you sure that the
You double
craft went
check.
through?
Oh,
check
there
your
you go.
rune. Check your
If
rune
you look
totals.
at it, there's. Oh,
Yeah, because it
Yeah,
look.
check the
It definitely went
reflection.
through. I'm looking at the transactions now. Went through.
Wait,
So
it just I
horrible
just
luck.
got the
6
transaction.
minutes ago.
I just got the confirmed transaction notification.
Oh,
Yeah,
So-
it went through 6 minutes ago, so it's all good.
Interesting. Then why? I just got it, so I. No, I still have 41 Zod. Let me like hard refresh. Let's see. What's going on, guys?
so what did you actually craft, a Panda?
Well,
Yeah.
I think you did mention it might have been a UI issue, Matt. So maybe the UI of the inventory maybe isn't working as well.
Oh, possibly.
We'll
yeah.
see. Let's see what happens after I hard refresh. Hope for the best.
Yeah, we already have the token IDs.
Don't peek, guys. Maybe Maiev just took it all. He yoinked it.
Well, it's kind of hard checking all 40 of it and arrange it.
Okay, there we
What
go.
do
I
you
hard
send,
refreshed and it looks like it's good now. So let's see what we actually get.
Yeah, so save that 73% Hellfire for the view. It's loading at the moment.
Come on.
give it another
Well,
refresh.
Who knows?
Just
Love those
little
RPC
bit
notes.
further. Come on.
Yeah,
The-
probably.
Do I refresh again?
Yeah, go.
I'll
go for it.
refresh again, wait for it to load, and then
oh, let me try opening it up.
navigate along the menus.
Let me try. Will it open up for me?
Now Maiev is peeking for sure. Look at his reaction, guys. Look at his face. I should zoom in on Maev's face.
If it's disappointment, then it's a mythic.
No, I don't have a character anymore. What's going on, guys? Oh man, nothing wants to work for me today.
He saw the mythic and took everything in the wallet.
He took the character.
Yeah, he's gone.
Okay, is it gonna load this time? It's actually not loading. I
This
actually
is the
have-
last time we let you near a contract. We knew that was a bad idea. I knew that was a bad idea.
I mean, I think
Broken
Disco was saying
everything.
before this before the stream, or he said it during the stream. Yeah, I was
Broke
gonna.
the entire
What you do.
blockchain. We're gonna have to call Binance and issue an apology.
Oh my god.
Oh, there you go.
Did you get it to work, Maiev, or no?
I'm checking at the moment. Nah. Well, yeah, I'm still not able to see the inventory.
All right, guys. Everybody, look at Maev's face. Look at his reaction, guys. See what's
Well, I
going.
I tried pulling up one of the token IDs. And
Oh,
what I saw
Maiev.
was like,
Now that you're big on the screen, we need a hair reveal.
No. We
Come on,
needed
guys.
to see his old picture.
come on, guys! Ever since the pandemic started, I started growing my hair because it's let's say it's a lot easier to maintain having short hair because I have like to go to the barber for like every 2 weeks, put on some styling, whatever you call it, wax, gel.
Yeah.
Skip
I
it.
mean, my hair is growing
It's
out
a lot
quite a
of
bit.
maintenance.
I need to get a haircut, but it's so expensive too, man. Haircuts, man.
That's why I just don't cut my hair or shave. It saves me a lot of time and money.
So that's
Yeah.
why.
The only thing that makes it difficult having long hair is like trying to dry it off after taking a bath.
Yeah, actually, my hair takes forever to dry. Like, I'll be dripping
But,
like for so
when
long.
If you have like a short hair like Matt, it's like you just rub down a towel and it's dry
Yeah.
for like a few seconds.
Yeah.
Yep, instantly. Unless you're Panda in Texas, then you go outside and your whole entire body's soaked from the humidity.
Hey Matt, what's the longest hair you've ever had?
This is pretty long for me.
This is long for you.
Probably due a cut.
This is all
Due a
long.
cut. Yeah.
You're not a fan of the long hair?
I don't know. I'm not a fan. I just don't think it suits me.
No.
I'm happy with it, and plus, it just takes too long to mess around with. I'm just quite happy. Like, yeah, get out of the shower, just muss it up a bit, and it's done.
Yeah, for you guys who is actually wondering, probably my hair is about this long.
Come on, where's the hair reveal?
All right, so I'm not sure
guys.
if this is gonna work. I guess we can leave it on here for a little bit longer, but
Same
we might.
time. I'll
You guys-
reveal my hair too.
You guys might not get to see the Hellfire reveal today. It might be like Maev's hair. You guys are gonna have to wait.
I'll save it for next time, Jake.
Just try a regular refresh on that Panda.
A regular refresh. I mean, sure, I'll give it a try.
Have you tried smacking
I mean,
your
I sent-
computer?
I sent the
We
link to
tried
the
turning
craft
it off and on
transaction, so
again.
if somebody wants to go through and work it out one by one, they're more than welcome.
Well, this is what happens when I do a regular refresh. So it seems like, I don't know, either I'm really unlucky or something with the site is not wanting to work. But yeah.
Firelord says try going to the old market link and check your inventory there. Maybe it'll work.
What's the old market link? Is it just old? That rune?
Old market.rune.game, I think.
Let me try that.
Oh my god, so many dots. Old? No, that's not right.
Oldmarket.rune.game.
Yeah.
That's what I tried. Nope. Oh, old market. Oh, okay.
Oldmarket.rune.game.
Let me try.
Oh right,
try
we did
some stuff that I
change
know.
the marketplace, right? So that's something that we didn't really talk about during the stream, but
Oh yeah.
yeah, I think the marketplace did change, but I think it's still like kind of beta, right? So I'm not exactly sure. And I think we also changed the taxation on RXS or something. I think that's something we also didn't talk about. Completely
we
slipped my
changed the
mind.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks like this isn't loading for me either.
I'm getting like an RPC error or something from the BSC node. So
Let me try if I'd be able to pull it up.
Yeah, I'm
Let's
able
do
to
that
access my inventory, so
Yeah, Panda's inventory is not coming up.
yeah, mine's popping up really fast.
I actually broke it, guys.
What did you do, Panda? You're actually not connected. Can you? Oh, he is. He is connected. So I've tried different versions. Let me
What?
use.
Even Twitch.tv refuses
Hey,
to connect.
my inventory is working on Old Market, but not on the main Rune game.
I go to old market, nothing like it's not the marketplace.
You don't need to
mine's
go
not
to the
No, it's
working
marketplace.
on either. It might
Is
be
it
like the
Old
number
Market
of items.
that ruined that game?
I went to oldmarket.rune.game and then clicked on market and
Oh, you have to click on market? Let me click on market. Maybe that's is that what I needed to do? I see.
And then
it
All
looks
right.
like it's yeah.
Now where does it show your inventory?
I'm not sure. I clicked on inventory right after that. Let me go back to it and see what I did.
I think
Old
just
market.
choose account and then inventory as normal from
Yeah.
here. But I think because you've gone to old market first, I think that's it's routed you differently. I think
My-
it's
sell item.
My
Okay.
inventory isn't showing up either, so
Yeah, I
I mean,
went
why don't
to-
we just make this? Why don't we just make
So
this
I
like the
went-
first item of the next stream? Just to
So
go through
what I
what
did
was-
is
what
I
was crafted.
went to oldmarket.rune.game, went to my inventory on the left, and then I clicked on inventory right under my name, and it popped up.
Yeah, I tried that. It didn't.
Yeah.
It's still not loading. I think it probably maybe once it breaks, then it doesn't fix itself. But yours wasn't broken, so maybe it was fine. But yeah, I guess we're just gonna have to leave you guys with the suspense. We'll either
Well, we still have the blockchain transaction. So
if y'all want to
Yeah.
stick around while we sift through 40 different token IDs and figure
how
out.
many was are here?
How about we
1, 2,
update
3,
you guys
4,
on
5,
Telegram
6.
or Discord afterwards after we figure this out? I think that would be best.
Yeah,
We're actually 6 and 7. It'd be 7 for each of us. So I tried looking at one, but sadly, what I got was like a 24%.
nice.
So there's
Nice.
still plenty to check.
That's okay. We'll
Probably.
just either update you guys on Discord or we'll show it at the beginning of the Rune Royale tournament. Either way, you guys are gonna get your items. Maev's not gonna
Yeah,
yoink
we'll
anything.
update you guys. I don't think we need to go through all 40 here on stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, technical difficulties.
I'm gonna laugh if this was the time you nailed a mythic and we
And
couldn't
we didn't get
find
to
out
see
on
it.
stream. Yeah.
And
That would be kind of crazy.
It'd be in my wallet.
It'll be in Maev's wallet. If Maiev gets a mythic Hellfire, you know where it came from, guys.
Yeah, be sure to look at the transaction history in the stream wallet.
Yep.
No one knows. Nobody's gonna know.
All right, guys. All right, I think that's all we got
Nice
have for
feeling.
you guys today. I thought today was gonna be a little bit shorter, but we're, yeah, that never
You said
happened.
short.
That never
you said
happened.
short-
So,
Yeah, you said short stream again, so we knew it was going to be long.
yeah. All right. Well, I think the infinite gameplay was pretty fun. We'll probably see if we can do that
Not
again.
for me.
We'll see if we can do that again.
Blast me with maybe
Hey,
with-
and everybody, don't forget to follow before you exit here. Follow, and then also click that bell button to turn notifications on.
Are we on YouTube or are we on Twitch,
Right.
guys? Is there a bell
There's
on
a bell.
Twitch? I don't know
Yeah,
if there's a
there
bell,
is.
dude.
Yeah,
There's a
there
bell?
is,
There's a
yeah.
bell.
I've never
Yes.
clicked the bell. Okay, all right. Well, I guess I learned something new. All right,
Yeah,
see you guys all next
for
week,
you
guys.
guys. Oh, don't forget to buy the cube if you want to play early access of Rune Infinite. So
Yep.
at the moment, it's only available at Old Market. That ruined that game. And
Yeah,
And
buy
follow us
cubes.
on Twitter. I just put the link in the chat. I'm gonna we're most likely going to be having more contests for cubes coming up, so pay attention to the Twitter.
We will see you guys next week for Rune Royale. Have a good night, everybody.
Later, guys.
Have a
Thanks,
good night,
everyone.
everyone.
Bye.
have a good night.
Happy Easter.
Oh yeah, happy Easter! Wow, I totally
Happy
forgot about that.
Easter.
Mhm.